Kia ora, hello, Lamath. Welcome to our second video, our Kinlaig series. It is now September, and I'm about to go and mow some grass to make some hay. I want to mow the grass, make some hay, and get some hay stored so that we have some feed for the animals later on, especially over winter. And then I want to start doing some work on the ground or what I have planned for it. So let's make a start. We have, of course, got the permission from Alistair, the neighbour, to use his tractors and his equipment. So that was very kind of him. So looks like today's going to be a fine day. So just want to carry on and make a start. Quite handy having him right next door. Need to sort out that Range Rover too and see what we can do with that. Also want to talk to the local council and just get permission from them to do the changes that I want to do. But right now, I just want to get the grass mown. Let it dry for a little bit, then give it a bit of a ted, and then windrow it and bale it. I'm sure Alistair's watching me. Guess he's not too sure if I know how to drive a tractor or not. But one thing, living in New Zealand, when you're at school, at least two of your mates live on a farm. And yeah, you get to go on the farm and drive the tractors with them. So yeah, I'm fairly familiar with how to drive a tractor. Yeah, this mower is going to be a bit tricky. Going to have to remember that quite a bit of overhang with this mower. Got to be careful getting out of the post there. Then we've got this pole here that we need to avoid as well. Nice. So we'll get this mowed and let it dry for a little bit, and then we might go and sell some product. Okay, so I think we've got everything hooked up, double checked. Everything started. Right, let's make a start doing some mowing. So I'm hoping it's not too boggy down the bottom there. Although I believe it's been a fairly dry summer, so it might be quite firm. Yep, feeling like it's not too bad, so that's good. Yeah, past the shed, the workshop. Now sheep and goats. So yeah, can't find the key for the old building there, so I'm not too sure. I know there's something in there, can sort of glimpse some equipment in there from looking in, but yeah, can't find the key anywhere, so might have to break in sometime, but I guess it's fairly low priority at the moment. But yeah, we'll carry on with this, and when we get to near to the end, I'll jump back in, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so we're nearly finished. Got a little bit to finish off here, and we will have everything all done. And we can load up our trailer with milk and eggs and wool, and see if we can get some money for those. Yeah, nearly done. Just a little bit here to finish off. Right, so we'll go and get this washed off and parked up. Only right that we wash the equipment down after we've used it. Didn't get too dirty though. Right, that should probably do it. Right, we'll take the equipment off and make the trailer ready, or sorry, the tractor ready for Alistair if he needs it. Said he didn't need it for the day, but yeah, just in case. When you're on a farm, you never know what's going to happen. Looks like he's got a nice tedder there. A fairly good hay rake, hopefully. So yeah, I wanted to catch up with the council too today and see if we can discuss our plans with them, make sure they're happy with it. Okay, so that is looking good, nicely mown. So we want to grab the trailer. A bit tricky without a camera on the back. Yep, still a ways off. Hopefully that's close enough now. Okay, let's load up our goods and see what we can do with that. Yeah, we'll be using the Massey to load up. Could be fun. Always a bit tricky with the front loader to use the forks on the front loader. Not a lot of room here, is there? Right, it's got that. Let's go and get that in the trailer. And we'll see about getting the wool. So I think we've got some milk and some wool. I might go down and drop the wool off first and then drop the milk. Yep, we've got some milk there already. That's great. Yeah, I think I might need to get a little skid steer or something for loading. Might be a bit easier than getting the big tractor out. Probably a bit quicker. Tractor would probably be good for bales and all that, but for picking up pallets, not that great. Might talk to the dealer and see what they can recommend, if they've got anything that might work for us. Right, let's go down and get some wool from the sheep. I think I'd like to sort of, you know, make some cloth and maybe some clothes like Great Aunt Fiona did, but honestly, don't look at me for knitting. I can't knit. Okay, so we've got some wool here as well. Nice. Yeah, so I might have to tinker around with the Range Rover, try and get it to work. I'm picking it probably hasn't worked for a long time, so might need some work. But yeah, for me, important thing is to get the so we'll just rest the hydraulics. Always good not to have them on a load when you're not using the equipment. All right, let's strap these down. make sure that we're all closed off. Yep, right. Let's get these to market. So Alistair said that it was a bit of a shortcut to cut through his farm if we needed to get to the spinnery, so he was quite happy for us to do that. I think a lot of people do it. It's nice to know you've got the landowner's permission to do it. I think it might be a semi-right of way, but yeah, make sure there's no trains. People over that. And I think we'll head off to the spinnery, see if we can get rid of the wool. Oh, that brings back memories. I think there was an old tired he was a fireman on the Kinlaig Express. He used to shovel the coal in, keep the fire going. What was his name? Right, knew him as Uncle Jock. He used to tell us stories about being in the train, keeping warm in winter, and cooking like anything in summertime with the boiler going. And then he brought that cottage when he retired, so he could be close to the railway line, see the train go past. Okay, so I think we can go down here. Go under the viaduct, yeah. Sure there's no buses. They think they own the road. I think from memory the spinnery's just down this way a little bit. It's just before the village. Looks like cannery there. And a quarry. Okay, I think this is where we can go down and yeah, I think it's somewhere. Here we go, they've taken it. Fantastic. So I think next one will be we will head off to the dairy. We'll sell the milk. And then when I'm up at the dairy, because I think the dairy is in that car park area that we parked in the first episode. So we might just park in there again, and I might try and catch up with the council check that they're okay with my plans. Viaduct is definitely a big part of the community, isn't it? I think we might go up the back way. I think we have to go up past here. And next right. Not that one, that's just into a field. One here we go. Kinlaig. Standing stones. Need to take the kids there too. They want to have a wander around. Here we go. Okay, nice little bit of income there for the milk. Right, 9 o'clock, so council should be open by now. Here we go, council. So we'll go in there and have a talk to them. Be back shortly. Okay, that was interesting. Went a bit longer there than I wanted to, but yeah, they looked at the plans. They've got a few caveats that they want done because of the local topography. For drainage and that sort of thing, but yeah, they seem to be quite happy with the plan and like the idea of what I'm going to do. So yeah, we will proceed with our plans. Right now, I think we'll go to the local farmers market and sell the eggs. Yes, I think the market's just down here. It's right next to the bank. There it is. Right, let's sell the eggs. Nice. So we've got a little bit of extra cash now. So that was handy. I think I'm gonna head on back to the farm, and we will see how dry that grass is, but probably will be ready to give it a bit of a ted. It is relatively warm, so we'll see how we go. Well, that was fairly uneventful, but that's the way you want your road trips, isn't it? Uneventful. So seeing we've got the small tractor, I might use the small tractor. We'll hook up the tedder to this one, and we might do the tedding in this one, just so we're not using Alistair's diesel. Very kind of him to loan us the tractor, but you know, we have got this one, and it will be more than fine to run the tedder and possibly the windrower by the looks of it. So yeah, might borrow his JCB for the baler though. I'm not too sure if this will handle the baler. Looks like we're not close enough yet. Right, I think we're all ready to go. Alright, let's fluff up this grass and help it dry a bit. See if we can't get some hay made. I want to do some changes to this, but I do want to keep it in the spirit of how Great Aunt Fiona ran the small holding. I want to make it very much community focused. But I will be doing some big changes here, so I hope it doesn't upset the neighbours too much. I gather they weren't too happy with the fish hatchery going in next door. Blame them, still haven't quite got used to the smell yet. I'm hoping that we will eventually. But anyway, I'm going to carry on with this heading, and yeah, we will be back shortly when we've finished. Well, that's the tedding just about done. A few more runs up and down and we should be good to go. So it might be ready to windrow just after lunch, I'm thinking. I might even have time to tinker with the Range Rover. See if we can get that rolling at least, so that we can maybe move it. Right, last run, I think. Yeah, I can see that area down there getting a little bit boggy in winter time, so not too sure. I know what the council wants me to do, so I think I will probably end up doing that. Could come in handy, actually. Right, make sure that we're folded up. Yep, we are folded up. I want to try and fit through the gate with it unfolded. I think Alistair would be too happy if we damaged his header. Alright, we'll give it a quick wash. Maybe give our Massey a bit of a quick wash as well. So Great Uncle Kian sort of passed away a bit before Great Aunt Fiona, and done a great job of maintaining the equipment and keeping it looking great. I know this was Kian's pride and joy. Oh, corrected. Okay, so let's see if we can drop this down. Okay, and we might grab the windrower so that we can work on that after lunch. So yeah, Great Uncle Kian was very proud of the tractor. He did pass away a few years before Great Aunt Fiona. Did a great job of keeping the animals going. I think she had a bit of help from the neighbours. She certainly kept the tractor in good order. It was great. Certainly done a great job. But yeah, I think I'm going to nip in and have some lunch, and then we will windrow after lunch. So I will be back very shortly. Oh, that was a nice lunch and a bit of a rest. So time to get back into it, I guess. Get this windrowed. Right, make sure it's working. Yep, both are turning. Great. Okay. Let's make a start. Hay looks dry. Feels dry. So I think it's time that we put it into a windrow. Ready for baling. Okay, so I'm going to carry on with this, and once we've got it windrowed, we will be back. Right, nearly finished here. It'll be interesting to see how many bales we get off this. Yeah, we've just got this little bit down here to do, and may not be quite wide enough to do the whole bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Did we get the whole thing? Yes, we did. Nice. Okay. Let's turn that off and fold it up. Nice. I think we'll borrow Alistair's JCB, I think it's got a little bit more grunt than this for the baler. Then we can swap over this to the hay forks. There's a pole there. I have to get it round that pole. You've got to be careful with these because the wheels turn quite a bit. Makes it good when you're doing the raking, but not so good when you're reversing. But yeah, Great Aunt Fiona definitely managed to keep this tractor in good running order. It missed a beat. Nice. I might leave the tractor parked up here and I can drive it back when we've brought back the JCB. And if he needs a lower horsepower tractor, he can always borrow it. Yeah, let's get this baler hooked up. So we'll hook up the weight to it, just to give it a bit of extra grip on the front. Alistair definitely keeps his equipment in good order, that's for sure. Right, let's see about getting this all baled up. Right, so yep, chute's unfolded. So let's turn on the baler, lower it down. So how many bales do you think we'll get out of this? Cool. We are on the biggest bale, so that's what we wanted. It looks like we managed to get quite a bit of grass off this, so I'm quite pleased with the crop. For a bit of scrappy grass, hadn't been maintained. I don't know when it was last fertilised. I think it's doing quite well. I'm glad I went for the JCB. I think Massey might have had trouble coming up the hill here. Yeah, I think I will carry on doing this, and you can join us when we're nearly finished. Welcome back. Just about finished. Not too sure how many bales we've done, but we have got a counter on our baler so we can double check. Then I want to get the hay into the hay barn, hay shed, and yeah, then we should be good for feed over winter time, hopefully. Looking at the crop that we've had, we might even have enough to sell later on if we need some extra cash. Right, just got a little bit of a scrappy bit down there. And a bit of a row over there to do, and that'll be us. Looks like we've got some rain coming too, so we definitely need to get it into the shed. If we can pick up this little bit down here that the windrow missed. Right, let's get this back and then we can swap over to our... When's that rain due to arrive? Check our computer. Oh, not till about 10 o'clock tonight, so we should have the bales put away by then, hopefully. At least I hope so. Things would have had to have gone wrong if we don't have them in. Alright, let's give this a wash and... yeah, fortunately we didn't need to use the fire extinguisher. That's always a good thing. Okay, let's put this away and grab our Massey. It was certainly nice of Alistair to let us borrow his equipment, that's for sure. Certainly helped out a lot, saved us some money. All-wheel steering on the JCBs is quite good, actually. Alright, we'll park this up and make a start on picking up those bales. Yeah, definitely nice. Nice of Alistair to let us use the equipment. Okay, so we'll drop these off here. Okay, see if we can unload 2 at a time. Okay, so I'm going to carry on loading these up and we'll join the video when we're nearly done. Welcome back. Well, we got 20 bales off of this small holding, so that should give us plenty of feed for winter time, and maybe even we can sell some if we get short on cash. So very happy with that. I might just put these bale forks back into the shed here. Load up our pallet forks. And yeah, we will definitely have to try and sort out that Range Rover soon. I want to get the Land Rover parked in that shed. Well, let's get the trailer back in, and then I think we might call it a video. But you probably don't need to see me back the trailer in. So yeah, we might call it a video there. Thank you for watching. Do appreciate it. If you've liked what you've seen, hit the like button. If you want to share this video with anyone you like, feel free to do that too. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be my guest to do that. It doesn't cost anything and it helps with YouTube. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, and until the next video, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.